Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Zelda Speedruns 2. Today we have a Skyward Sword Randomizer Remlits tournament race. This is a Group Levias race. It is game 2 of a back-to-back between Tomomodachi and RayStormThunder. Tracking today, we have the wonderful Jade Minabu, and on commentary, we have Pippi in a top hat and the King's Pride. I'm going to hand it over to the two of them. Hope you enjoy the race, everyone.
Hello again.
We're so back.
We're so back. We're so back for the adventures of RSDN Star versus Zelda.
Yep, this is game 2 of an exciting doubleheader series that we've got on ZSR2 here. Previously, we had a unfortunate gamble by Momo leading to a victory for Ray, but both of these runners very good, very evenly matched, so we will have a very good game 2 coming up here.
Yeah,
What do we think of dungeon predictions?
Okay, so the last run, if anybody missed it, we had Ancient Cistern and Fire Sanctuary, which is my favorite dungeon spread. It's just the one that comes with the most variety. So I don't know. Do we go with the sheer opposite and go for the most boring dungeon spread? Give me like LMF and Sandship.
Sandship, yeah.
I
think LMF
ET
Sandship
is also not super interesting. There's like a little I'd say ET and Sandship are kinda even. Like ET's got some interesting like death warping routing that you can do.
I think we're gonna see ET LMF. That's gonna be my call.
ET LMF. Ugh. All right, I'll vote for LMF Sandship because apparently we're sadists here today. We're wishing pain upon our runners.
Listen, they had a good dungeon spread. It was a good run. Now we gotta get painful.
Runners, please know that I care about you immensely. Shout outs to Group Levias.
Runners, please know that it's pronounced GIF.
Please know that pride is wrong. All right, we are off. All right, we have immediately Ray once again checking our hints. So we've got Skyview.
Date with Girahim? Date with Girahim! Let's go.
Date night with Girahim. But no village, no mines. All right. No sealed grounds. Those are 3 tiny areas. Well, mines is pretty nice.
Yeah, mines is nice to know that
Harpin
it's dead.
Central. That's interesting, because you definitely want to see if you can pick that up before you go to Farron. But
fascinating.
That's not gonna really be like a reason to sort of like fast track Central in my mind.
Gorge Dig has Water Dragon scale. Fascinating.
Hey. That's unfortunate. That is highly unfortunate. And we have once again, Momo is both of our runners are going straight up to
bonk on the stairs.
Yup. Rolling up staircases, everyone. Right up to Karane's room to go.
Can Momo get the redemption jump? She does.
Yeah,
first try. Beautiful.
And we got Ray doing the lineup, and time. Also first try.
Beautiful.
Y'all.
We are taking our A game out today.
Yeah, taken out to lunch, and then we're
going
on a dinner date with Girahim. $20.
$20. You know what? We needed to borrow that for our dinner date. We'll give it back to Zelda eventually.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Ray is Zelda, so
Ray is
he didn't
Zelda,
actually steal anything. That was his own.
Yeah. I mean, Zelda's just, scoping it out, wingmaning for Link,
I thought Zelda was going on the dinner date with Girahim.
No. They did. It was a weird thing. There was a whole deal with chains in ET. We don't talk about it anymore.
Oh, okay.
But it is Link's time to shine.
With the beetle!
A beetle on Ellen.
Okay, an early beetle. Okay, so now I think is one of the rare times where I, as a staunch believer in early Elden, would possibly rush Central, because you got everything you need to get a good first run of Farron, because you know you're not going to be able to go there for the first time with Water Dragon Scale unless the seed is really something wacky.
Absolutely.
So, but not having to double dip sealed grounds is pretty nice.
We do know that Beetle is on our path to Skyview. So that's going to be really interesting to see if our runners are going to be able to get some money to start with.
Yeah, that's the other question. Do you just like put off Central until you have enough money? Because you want to get that shop path too. It's interesting. These are some really interesting locations. We do have Ray going with
another beetle on Goddess statue.
Oh my god! Nope. Now you go to Eldon. Now you go to Eldon.
You absolutely
now
go
you go to
to
Eldon. But there's no question in my mind. You go straight to Eldon. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. You'll get 200 rupees in Eldon.
That's Momo going.
Yup. Thank you, Momo. Thank you, Momo. But we did have Ray doing the greed strat of we're going
almost going
to
Chandelier.
Okay.
Checking Sky. So I think Momo might be going for Theron at this point.
I mean, she could just be doing Sky first. We do have a ping on Fun Island Boulder, and Ray does seem to be going to do Central first.
The same divergence. That's 100 rupees. I would have grabbed that.
Not
frankly.
Way too slow.
That is full wallet, or not quite a full wallet, but that is a lot of rupees from Potion Lady. Means that Ray's going to be able to snag that beetle really early.
Yeah. No, we are going to Eldon on Momo's side. That is a lucky find for Ray.
This is the same divergence that we were having in our last match, and Ray, once again, it looks like it's paying off right now. But we will see.
He is save scumming that money, so he is being extra cautious that he can buy everything he needs from Beetle.
If it's on 300 rupees, he might not be able to, though. He is at 245.
Oh, he's at 245. Yeah, we'll see. We will see. Will that extra 5 rupees he got from the greed chest pay off?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's true. He can give a discount.
That's 100.
That's
dead on
arbitrage.
50. So that is, he's going to be able to buy everything here.
Yep.
Dead on 50, dead on 300, 100 rupees on 100. Momo's saving to do dig spot RBM here.
So,
is that Cave's Key on
that is Cave's Key.
Ooh.
Cave's Key is gonna be an interesting Cave's that would be our path.
That's the Sky View. We'll have to see what our third item is here.
Oh, that might be pointing to Water Dragon Scale. We know where Water Dragon Scale is.
Yeah.
Oh no, it can't be. Yeah, I remembered Water Dragon Scale wrong, didn't I?
I think you might have.
Yeah, no, I thought it was Shack. It's not. It's Gorge Dig Spot. I'm wrong. Ignore me.
But Cave's Key path to Skyview means that I think our digging mitts have to be in Sansi somewhere.
Oh, we have almost holding hands and checking right up like Momo's in bit.
You love to see it.
So
that's a sword on Rhina means that Momo's gonna have to come back.
Yeah, I think it's still pretty worth it to peek Rhina. But that
100%.
does mean double sots in Central, because that's not the hinted harp.
Mm-hmm. It also means that Ray is going to be just a little bit have that advantage with the extra damage out of longsword.
Yeah, it
doesn't usually come into
not a
effect,
huge
but
difference. The one place where it would be a difference really is going to be if you still have a like baby sword when you're doing G2. Other than that, like most of the fights that matter are gonna be either hit-based, comparable, or
What is that in the tunnel there? That's claw shots in
that's
the
claw
tunnel.
shots!
Okay.
Oh my god! Elden first! Elden
We
first!
are kicking it off. That means that if Momo gets money here and gets Cave's Key, she'll be able to dip into Sand Sea pretty much anytime she wants to. Not a lot of items, so we won't be able to clear at skippers. But
and Momo is almost definitely going to...
That's another beetle! What is this seed? Oh my god.
Holy cow! Oh my goodness.
That is fascinating.
Also, can we give a shout out to Ray did an outfit change?
Yeah, Ray's now rocking that scarlet. I really dig it.
Ray did an
really
entire outfit change. And Ray also has chosen Elden over Farron, especially considering he didn't pick up the harp. Like, yeah, you hopefully want to not have to double dip Sealed Grounds. It feels so bad when you do.
Sealed Grounds is dead.
Sealed Grounds is dead! You're right, I'm an idiot.
Yeah, but
I never remember what's dead.
For those who might not be as intimately familiar with the game logic, the path to Skyview means that Digspot almost certainly has to have something vital to finish the dungeon, right?
Oh yeah, it does have to. You just need a projectile and beetle to get any of the other checks, and beetle is in itself a projectile.
Yep.
So you don't actually have to have anything else. So that does.
What did Momo get hurt by there?
Maybe by
she get whacked by a Boko?
Yeah, she got
hit by a Boko. Oh
no, the pyro. No, she was on
there's
the ledge
a Boko
before.
on the. You can see the Boko on the ledge. Yeah.
She was standing on one of the ledges above the pyrops and got knocked down.
Yep, she got chased by a Boko. Oof.
Unfortunate. But good recovery. Opening up Magma Turf and the way forward so that we can get those couple of extra checks, and also just go to the Ascent statue so you don't have to retread all of this ground on a revisit. Yeah, what a wild seed.
Yeah, this is a fascinating opening.
I believe Golden mentioned it in chat, but really what the real question is for Skyview is it a big key or a small key? Because if it is the boss key on that dig spot chest or check, we're kind of screwed. But if it is a small key, we can use some bit and get right on by and not care at all.
Yeah. Now, is that a gamble you would take?
Oh, 100%.
I think that I would as well.
Yeah, because you're probably gonna figure it out pretty darn quickly, especially with claw shots. So recovery isn't even that bad, and the payoff is just like way too high.
Very nice Boko fight from Momo right there. Only missing one with that Skyward Strike. Does reward her with junk. But she will be able to just pop out and head on to grab that Ascent statue.
Yep, just run on along. I didn't see... I think the last chest was pinging. I'm pretty sure Momo pinged it while entering Magma Turf. So that is one more pinging chest, and again, the optional, do you want to go... Oh, that's circles!
Momo got circles.
Wins! Momo wins!
Momo wins the game. Not really for those who are listening, that is a joke. I know that we've had some confusion about that before, but circles is incredible and very hard to get. That was fantastic.
Bottle?
Another bottle.
All right, are we bouncing? We're saving.
We're saving. Is this another issue with the analog
it might
stick?
be, yeah.
It is,
yeah,
yes.
We're going to Sky.
Yep, Momo's analog stick being very unkind with that that particular statue 2 seeds in a row.
Yeah. Yeah, so she's probably gonna go. Yeah, no, she's probably going to do either Farron or. Oh, we're going straight to Farron. The other option would be, because she hasn't done Central yet, would be to go do Oriel and Pero, and do Pero along Central, but I think Momo's probably waiting to greed out for money, and also if you go to Farron with a bottle and you haven't done Oriel yet, you can in fact just skip Volcanic Island if you go pay a visit to my favorite mushroom.
That's
that is another sword for Ray.
Interesting.
Another sword.
So if he decides to RBM Thunderhead, that is 3 checks open to him there. Right now, okay, so notably, we did have Elden Path to Fire Sanctuary. Do we think that it was those claw shots?
Probably, because claw shots is a hard requirement to do Fire Sanctuary, so it's probably kind of Occam's razor that.
Yeah.
There's
no possible way that it was both of the bottles that we got here, is it?
You only need 1 bottle to do Fire Sanctuary. But I don't.
Nope. Okay. We have confirmation in the chat. That's not how the logic works.
Well, so it doesn't actually tell you how to get there. Well, no, it does for Cave's Key. I don't know if a bottle can be path to Fire Sanctuary purely for entrance reasons. But yeah, if both bottles were logically accessible and did not lock each other, then it wouldn't be able to be a path hint. And we do have Momo going straight up Great Tree. No need to go inside of Great Tree with the Water Dragon scale this time. And now we get to do a really quick outside of Great Tree because we have Quick Beetle.
Yeah, Quick Beetle makes this lightning fast to check. Both are dead, so Great Tree is dead. Quick Tree. Great Tree is dead, jumping off the side here, going to check out the rest of Farron, it looks like, before headed up to Skyview. That is a slingshot.
That's not super
awful.
helpful for Skyview, but once again, like in our previous seed, we mentioned it is nice to have to save a bit of time in Fire Sanctuary. So I'm
Momo see if she can check the Floria platform.
Oh, there's a wall.
That's a wall, Momo.
Oh no, we've hit a kill plane.
You got
but
it.
we
You
can
got
at
it.
least
That's a bottle.
That's a bottle. I didn't know you could do that.
I also never thought about that.
That's cute. That's cute. I like it.
A bit faster if you're going to Skyview instead of going down to do Fence Hop to Floria.
That is creative. Oh, we're using the blue mushroom.
Using one of my favorite mushrooms.
Yeah, my favorite mushroom still feels abandoned.
Right, now we have Ray dropping down into Farron. Hot on the heels of Momo.
Yep. Momo is kind of jetting for the dungeon, which she is short 2 swords, but I do like the routing play of we can come back and pick those up when it is more convenient to do so.
Absolutely.
Because we are going to be climbing Elden at some point. It's almost impossible not to. Did we ping Deepwood's chest?
I didn't see, but I trust that Momo would have.
Okay. Because
it was
dead. Okay. Because also we double check pinged. Thank you, Momo. Also, I would say pretty easy choice between you usually have Cube Warp or the Beetle strat here. Pretty easy choice for the Beetle strat with Quick Beetle. Look how fast that goes. You don't have to mess with the Boko. You don't have to watch a cutscene that you don't need to see. because we have to hit the crystal anyway.
So, notably, I would like to point out, this is the second seed in a row where we are seeing Momo gambling that her boss key isn't going to be locked by digging mitts in a dungeon. Are we going to see the redemption play?
Well, I really hope so.
I really hope that it doesn't bite her again.
Thankfully, also, this is going to be a lot less catastrophic if it is locked by mitts, because, once again, you can find out pretty darn quickly, especially with those claw shots. There's a good chance that we'll be able to check both of those chests in first half and see no small key, in which case we know that that third one has to be a small key because one of those 3 checks has to be, and we can just ignore it and bit warp to back half. But those 2 chests are much faster with claw shots. We do have 2 pings, and we are opting for the upper one
Chest behind eyes.
Yep.
Also, shoutouts to claw shots making Skyview so much better.
Oh,
just so much faster.
Much better. And it's so much nicer also because even if you do have to come back, coming back you only need the digging spot. You do not need the water dragon scale that if you didn't have claw shots, you would have to flood the room behind you. We have Ray making taking a very different route through Farron. Probably, oh my god.
That is Tough Beetle already.
We are less than 20 minutes in, and that is Tough Beetle.
What a seed. This is great for Beetle.
This true beetle path with 4 beetles.
Yes, absolutely.
Beetle path with 4 beetles.
Yeah, this would be great if we had chest type matches contents and no pinging, because with Tough Beetle you can just fly it all around. But we have pings, so Tough Beetle, unfortunately, not incredibly useful.
Hey, okay, yes.
In Remlits.
Shoutouts to Esme in the chat, bringing up everybody's favorite comments when it comes
Secret
to
Passage.
Tough Beetle. There is one check that logically would require Tough Beetle as an option, and it is Secret Passage check in Lanayru without bombs. Secret Passage check can be bombs if... oh no, Ray missed the bees!
Oh, Ray, no!
Okay, didn't.
Right, now we get to see.
Ire of the bees. Okay, we're done.
Is it gonna be a small key?
Okay, we have a small key. That doesn't mean we're screwed yet, because Momo is saving her small key. Oh no, we're not saving.
I'm thinking about saving.
Okay, we are just using the small key. That is a very valid play. The difference there when you have one small key is that you could potentially save time if you like know that there's only one key left and it's in Three Eyes' chest. But we're hoping that we know where the small key is and it's on the dig spot. So I think we're like in that situation we have a much bigger problem. So I do agree. It's probably just best to use the small key.
Yep. Is it clever routing or is it copium? Nobody knows.
I mean, it's probably the smart choice, but we are banking on that not being necessary. Ray having a little bit of trouble on the beginning of Skyview with these keys, but yeah, it is now a
key. Okay.
Oh, that's bad.
That means I'm pretty sure that now that is boss key on the dig spot.
Yep. So both of our runners though are making the same gamble. So that doesn't mean really much in terms of gaining or losing the lead. They're just both going to have to
Both gonna have to go into Sandsea.
Yeah, they're both going to have to. Oh, why?
Ooh, I would have grabbed that Momo. Yep,
oh,
she's
Momo's going
just
back
thought
for
about
it.
it.
Okay, good.
Again, she's a smart cookie. She knows.
Yes. Oh, Keys.
Shoutouts to Employee of the Seed.
Employee of the Seed, awful Keys. Yes, it is also a good idea just to clear out all the checks you can. Because especially with Tough Beetle, we can just jet through the rest of Skyview.
Yeah, while we're here, you might as well just get to the boss door, then warp out of the dungeon from there.
And no 3 Eyes. We're happy to see that. 3 Eyes is the slowest check in the dungeon.
No 3 Eyes, no item behind bars. This is a pretty quick Skyview.
It seems we are doing...
Just warping here.
Yep, going outside. All right. I can't tell if... I didn't see if she pinged the 2 boss chests. There's boss key chest and chest by boss door.
I also did not catch if she pinged them.
Okay, we are opting not to do Thunderhead, which I don't know. I feel like I would probably do the Thunderhead RBM at this moment, knowing that you have access to another sword somewhere. She doesn't know that White Sword is so accessible, but knowing you have access to another sword somewhere close, I'd probably just do the Thunderhead RBM while you have the time.
Yeah, she is headed for Oriel, so do we think that she's doing Oriel and then dipping down into Linebrew, or
I think we're doing
Central?
Yeah, we're clearing out Central. Central's like Sphere 0 checks, like very nice to get through, even if I'm a big old Central hater. Yeah, Central is probably the way to go here, but it is nice that she has plenty of money now for Beetle, whereas Ray was kind of hoping that Beetle would be kind, which he was.
Yep. You're gonna snag that cave's key on Beetle.
Interesting.
Ray just leaving.
Saw the 50-50 and is bouncing.
Interesting. That's going to save him a little bit of time.
He is going to have to come back and repeat that rest of the dungeon later. It's not going to save him very much in the long run. Personally, I'd take Momo's play in this situation, because especially with Tough Beetle, there's no way you're getting those checks faster later.
I agree.
Might as well see them in case, in case it's digging mitts,
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. All right, so we're going to do arbitrage on Beetle. How do you like a 1-to-1 exchange rate?
Is it technically arbitrage if it's 1-to-1?
I don't know.
An exchange?
Because Momo's wallet was full, he mugged her anyway.
He did actually just steal her money.
And we have, we're going on Ray's side straight to try to do Lineiru.
Yep, mine's is dead, so fully skipping it. If you have claw shots, just a very nice move.
Yep.
We are going to be seeing these 2 checks in caves, and then we'll see if we see Gorge from Ray, or if he's going to save that for Gorge digging.
Yeah, he's probably gonna make a run for Sandsea to see if he can get those digging mitts or bellows, honestly. It could be the bellows to try to get the water dragon scale, which would be very unfortunate considering we have claw shots and we don't actually need the water dragon scale.
That's digging mitts in caves.
Oh my god.
Okay,
so bellows has got to be in Sandsea.
Yeah.
So we don't have to go to Sandsea.
Yeah, not at all.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Wild. Okay.
Yeah, no, he's probably doing the gorge pillar check and just grabbing the statue here so that he can come back. He's also saving. I'm not sure.
What are we doing here, Ray?
We don't have bellows, so...
Bellows, you can't get that check.
He might have some big brain plan that I'm too stupid for.
Again, at this high level, I tend to trust that runners know what they're doing.
Yeah.
Momo running her way into Waterfall Cave here. Clearing out the rest of Central.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Is he gonna get here and realize that he can't?
Is there a trick here? I don't know. I think
that he just forgot that he needs bellows.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's just a good bit of time loss.
Pride, I think you're gonna judge me really hard for this, but
yes, go on.
I've seen a few too many people playing Wind Waker the past few days, and he walked really slowly up to that ledge, and
did you think he was going to get storage? Of course, he'll use his reduced hitbox to clip past the sand pile. You were right, by the way. Pippi, you were very right. I am judging you right now.
Yeah, of course you are. Dear Pippi, watch less Wind Waker. You're a
Pippi,
Skyward Sword runner. You don't need to.
Find your friend, the King's Pride. P.S. Doofus.
Listen, I am a doofus. Alright, so we are going further into Sand Sea, which is... Well, like, how much can we actually do?
We can full clear pirates. If he does the RBM, then he can full clear skippers as well.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't recommend doing the RBM this early.
Oh, it's so slow. I would not, but
you can grab the statue and at least ping the area. We have Momo now, who is gonna go and find those digging mitts, and we'll see if Momo follows into Sand Sea or goes back to finish out Skyview.
Hot on Ray's heels, yeah.
Yeah, this race is also, remember, closer than we think it is because Momo has done more in Skyview, and Ray will have to do that.
Yeah, they're about equal on checks right now. And Momo's just like catching up a little bit, and yeah, it's just that difference of back half of Skyview.
There's
the mitts on Momo. That bomb unfortunately is not going to blow up that rock. I know that rock way too well.
Question. Yes. Oh, Ray went pirates first.
Going
That's
straight
why
for
I'm
pirates.
confused as to the boating route. Went straight for pirates. Interesting. I would think you grab the bird statue along the way, but you know what? I trust his play.
Yeah. I mean, it's a bold play for sure. Worst comes to worst, you pop out of you death warp out of pirates, and you just get back on the boat and drive back.
Assumedly, then he's not pinging.
That's bombs.
That's bomb bag.
That's very nice.
That's awful. It's an awful location for bombs.
Ooh, bombs opens up a lot too.
Yeah.
Momo is headed for regular Lanayru Desert.
Okay, that's Bellows. There's our Bellows in Sand Sea. So, other than Magma Mitts, Ray is pretty set up. Oh, and also, of course, Fire Shield Earrings to get in. But Ray is pretty set up to be able to clear in Fire Sanctuary. Often, Bellows and Bombs are the two big holdouts from being able to full clear Fire Sanctuary, because they are both required for only that one god-awful check that was mean to Momo last season.
Yeah, absolutely. Momo going through Lanayru Desert right now. Unfortunate that she did not pick up bomb bags so she can clear out the nodes.
Yeah, but who knows? The nodes could ping dead.
Nodes could always be dead.
Yeah, with this many, items. Oh, right, we don't have bombs, so we're doing this with Hook Beetle. Let's see if the collision wants to cooperate today. It does not!
No.
It never does!
It never ever does. I hate doing this with Beetle for this very reason.
So bad. There we go. Thank you, thing. But considering how dense a lot of our sort of pinging checks have been, there's honestly a decent possibility. Like I'm looking for the dead checks. Okay, so we are pinging in skippers, and I think we're taking to the sky
we're just heading
here.
to the sky.
That was skydive chest. So here's the question, Pride. Sword?
Oh, absolutely, without question. It's not a question. That's going to be a sword. What
did Momo just get? I'm sorry, I was making.
I was memeing about a sword. So I didn't catch it either. Is that bug net? Question mark? I don't know. Heart piece. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, and it seems that Ray is now going back to Lanayru Gorge to come and join Momo and Lanayru proper.
He's probably going to check that dig spot while he's here.
Yep, because he does have bellows now. Get that water dragon scale, so when he revisits Farron...
that shortcut chest on Fire Node is pinging. Doesn't look like anything else did, so you can clear this without bombs. Is Momo going to be going for the Ampulus? I don't think that Ampulus is going to actually clear that ledge.
It's not. It seems we are just going for the safety
Ampulus. The Ampulus, yeah. Honestly, knowing your limits, also very good. She was having trouble with the brake slides. This is match 2. Momo, unfortunately, lost our last match. So, handshake's got to be bad. What did Ray just get? I heard a little
that was
jingle.
The water dragon scale.
Water dragons. Oh, that's right. That was hinted.
Yeah, it's hinted. Yeah, especially like let's talk about oh, that's a Triforce.
Triforce of Courage. All right.
We're pushing down the block. I don't know. That is a temporary flag. Pushing the blocks down. So I don't know for what reason we're pushing the box down.
Any of the end chests?
Oh, it is now no longer a temporary flag. I am out of date. Okay. That's why we're pushing the box down. One of the end checks was pinging.
Excellent.
The box stays now. Okay, good. Good. Why was that ever a temporary flag?
Wonderful.
Thank you, Rando devs. Thank you. It's a tempura flag. Oh, I love me a deep fried flag.
We do have chests near party wheel pinging, so again, Ray is going to be able to grab this chest because he has bomb bag.
Yes, that is a hard bomb lock check. So Ray will be able to grab that, and also can do this with bombs, and we can see how much better it is when you have bombs.
Momo headed to Eldin?
Interesting. Go do the dig spots, I guess.
I suppose so.
An interesting idea. I do like Ray's plan of going to, like, a good read on going to get bellows in order to go and make sure that when you return to Farron to go do the rest of Skyview, you have scale and you can full clear Farron all at once.
Momo did not check Lightning Node, no.
Were there pings later in Magma Turf?
Yes, there was one.
Okay.
There was the Sandslide chest.
I missed that. Alright. We have Ray is running over to assumedly do this door and then party wheel, yeah. Personally, here's just a personal take. I haven't done the timing. I hate that cutscene. I hate the cutscene of opening the door. So if I have claw shots, 10 times out of 10, I will run down to use the claw shot target to get over the fence instead of opening the door and having to watch the cutscene.
It feels faster to open the door to me, just because you're not running down and running back, because the claw shot's target is annoyingly far along the wall.
Oh, it is,
Momo getting a bow, though.
Yes. Now,
that
that's
rhymed
not...
unintentionally.
That is not a hard required check.
Yeah, it does make Fire Sanctuary nice, being able to snipe enemies, but it is not required. Bow out of the chest near party wheel.
Win your bow, friend.
Alright, some interesting item pickups here.
Okay, we are opening the back half of Eldin. Now, of importance, while you can use this to get the dig spot after draining lava, which I'm sure is what Momo is going to do, you cannot actually go up back half of, or the backside of Eldin to save time here, because there is no bomb flowers that can let you knock down that Boko Tower. There is only a place where you can do it with bombs, so Hook Beetle is not going to help you there.
Absolutely.
Yes, and Momo did in fact do Dig Spot RBM at the beginning of this, which Ray did not. So Momo does not have to do the sandy slope at all.
Looks like she's just snagging this, and then she'll probably warp out at the top of the mountain with the Earth Temple statue. Ray grabbing the hinted the Triforce that Momo grabbed, but also going to be able to grab the end chest here.
Yeah, that's going to be a really strong time saver for Ray, is going to get the chest at the back.
Yeah, more than going to make up for the mistaken gorge earlier.
Yeah, so let's see what it is that Momo is missing. If this is bait, that's really good for Momo. If this is like a sword or, I don't know, fire shield earrings, then that's really good for Ray. Speaking of swords, Momo is going to go pick up a sword. Cave's Key was Path to Skyview because Bellows were in Sandsea, and Water Dragon Scale was hinted on Gorge Dig Spot, and that was bait.
That was bait. So
that was gratitude crystals. So Momo skates by unscathed so far.
For now, if she goes back for it, it will cost her time.
Yep.
If you're Momo right now, you gotta hope that you get enough crystals before you hit that.
Yeah, I mean, also, so Ray is probably gonna go clear Lightning Node, which Momo did not even enter, so we don't know if there are any pings in Lightning Node. But if something important's in Lightning Node, again, that's going to really reward Ray for getting bombs, and really punish Momo for skipping out on doing early Sandsea.
Yeah, it is
notably feel really wrong to do Sandsea before you finish Skyview, though.
Yeah. But notably, this does mean that we don't have a ton of Go Mode items, and like other than 2 swords and a Tringle. So this is shaping up to be one hell of a casino coming up.
Yeah, also, so Harp was hinted to be in Central, but we haven't found it yet. Has anybody turned in Oriel and Pero, or have we only set it up?
I don't believe... Oh, no, we did have a turn-in on Oriel and Pero, so it's not on Pero.
So it's not on Pero.
So it is probably on...
It could be Shed Chest.
I don't think that Shed Chest was pinging. I could be wrong on that. But I do believe that it's on Bird's Nest.
Bird's Nest or Shed Chest. Either way, that alone is going to be really big for Ray to be able to go back and do that, because having Bellows and Water Dragon Scale is going to open that up.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay, now that Momo has White Sword, we are gonna see Thunderhead get opened with some quick little bit magic.
That is Magma Mitts and Lightning Node.
Oh!
Fascinating.
Oh my goodness. The hinted sword in Skyview. No, we have not seen a sword in Skyview yet. So it's going to be on one of the ending checks.
Yeah. This is a fascinating situation that we've run into here. And we've got Ray, who is warping to start thinking better of striking the crystal. So what is Ray's next move here, do you think? Does he just go and clear out Skyview?
Clearing out Skyview seems pretty strong because also, while Momo just went and did early Thunderhead in Eldin, it's even faster to do early Thunderhead in Skyview, in Deepwoods rather. So you can do Thunder. Oh, Ray didn't get Oriel on the way.
Oh.
Ray is hunted for that heart.
Yeah, that would seem to be the case.
But you could finish out Skyview, get an extra sword, and also then open up Thunderhead, and go get 4 checks in Thunderhead. Yeah, gonna go to full clear Farron. Yeah, as you know, if you have the materials to, and again, doing Sansi has really been paying its dividends so far.
Yep. Although notably, the only progression items that Ray has gotten out of Sansi have been the bellows and the scale. So,
I mean, bombs could be required.
Bombs could be required, yes.
Bombs could be required, and also, those mitts are locked behind bombs. So,
oh, they are, yeah.
Yeah.
So that is a lot of Fire Sanctuary, yeah.
Oh, we are taking the swimming route to get to...
get up to the Clawshot vines.
Yeah. I was like, oh, was shit just pinging and we missed it? No, it seems that it is item in Bird's Nest.
Yep.
Is our harp.
That is a good one to know and get out of the way relatively early, though.
Yeah.
Is Ray going to take the good rock or the hard rock? He's taking the hard rock.
The hard rock
nails it.
Very nice. You can do it from the other one? The one that's even closer?
You can.
Uh-huh. Ooh, Momo
that's
just got out of
Momo.
logic whip. So will Momo now go back to Sansi with the knowledge that she can full clear Sansi? And that's gonna help her a lot if we have something hard required on Skydive Chest.
Okay, either sword on Skydive Chest because it loves to hang out there, or
loves hanging out there.
Hard read, Fire Shield Earrings on Skydive Chest.
Oh god, that would be very good for Momo, and
that would be incredibly good for Momo. Catch her up very quickly.
Ray is going to go full clear Skyview now, and assumedly then turn around and
full clear the rest of Farron as well.
Full clear the rest of Farron. Oh, yep, we are going towards Sansi!
Let's go!
Go get your bomb bag, Momo!
Get that bread, and by bread I mean explosives.
Delicious, delicious home-baked explosives. No, don't think too much about that one.
Do you think that bomb flowers taste good? You gotta have edible
Kentucky
parts,
Fried
right?
Chicken does.
Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Not that Kentucky Fried Chicken tastes good. I've actually never eaten that. I can't eat meat. But Kentucky Fried Chicken, as a corporation, thinks that bomb flowers taste delicious and count as one of their 11 herbs and spices.
Oh, that's what's in the chicken.
If anybody doesn't know, there was a competition hosted. There's our H. We knew it was there. There was a competition hosted by Kentucky Fried Chicken of Spain, I believe.
Oh yeah, the speedrun competition.
For who can make KFC with 11 herbs and spices in Tears of the Kingdom the fastest, and bomb flowers was on the list of acceptable herbs and spices.
It's pretty spicy.
I don't know if that's an herb or a spice, or maybe both.
Good thing brought up in the comments, since we have just a ping in the near boss room. Do we think that Ray's going to do Hook Beetle and bombs to get through that gate quicker?
I mean, he's probably going to get the small key first, so it's probably not going to matter. Because grabbing the small key is pretty much always going to be keys. Seeds.
Employee of the seed.
Again, both of our runners, man, really diversifying your portfolio there.
Our runners are so closely matched; they even got owned by the same keys.
But picking up the small key, if like you see it and it's right there, is probably going to be faster option. But oh nope, we're doing it. We're doing it.
Yep, we're
doing it.
Dropping a bomb here instead of using the bomb flower back there, risky.
Yeah. Oh my god.
You have way less time and leeway to do this, but is pretty quick.
Ray is like our patron saint of hook beetle strats. Shoutouts to the new tech just dropped, and it was using bombs, hook beetle, and water dragon scale to get through 3 eyes faster, and it's so niche, but you can do it. And I believe that was a Ray discovery. Somebody can correct me if I'm wrong. But it seems that Ray has done an excellent job reading logic and realizing that he does not have to enter the locked room at all, even though he would not have to fight the Stalfos if he did.
Yep. Shoutouts to Momo is now climbing up skippers. We do know that the chest is dead, so she's just gonna be going for that freefall chest.
Yep. I want to see if Momo shoots my favorite layering error. Nope, opting to shoot the Phoenixes with your free time instead.
What did we get on Ray's screen?
What did we get on Ray's screen? Oh no.
We got an item. Sword! That's another sword.
Oh, there's our sword. Okay, that was hinted.
Oh yes, of course. It could only have been the sword. Yeah.
I mean, it could have been anything. The sword could have been on one of the boss rewards.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. I always forget that the boss rewards exist because they never give me anything good. H, by the way.
H, by the way. Shoutouts to the seed where Harp I did a seed where Harp was hinted in Skyview, and it was on Stripe Crest, and the entire time I was like so convinced that I managed to miss a check in Skyview, and I'm like, it's the first dungeon, how did I screw this up so bad? No, it was just...
Shoutouts to a terrible P-hat cycle for Momo. I'm so sorry.
It is very rough on those.
But diving down to freefall chest now.
Yup. Let's see if this is gonna help Momo's routing a little bit.
And that's a triangle.
That's really good for her.
That is really nice.
Okay, that means... We'll see if Ray takes the time to RBM Thunderhead, because if he doesn't, that could mean... That could be really good for Momo. That's gonna be a rough casino for Ray. He does know that check is pinging, but he doesn't know where Whip is.
Yep.
And unless you're one item from go, it's probably not going to be worthwhile to RBM the Whip.
Yeah, and we haven't seen Hide nor Hair of Ballad yet, so Logical Thunderhead is still out of our grasp.
Yeah. But we'll see if Ray is hot on Momo's heels or not. Alright. So, the only other hinted item we have to look for is the harp.
Yep. Harp and Central.
Yeah, we know where it.
That was on the skydive chest, or not skydive chest.
Or that was on
the bird's nest.
Yeah, so that's the only thing that Momo has left hinted to look for. Oh, and the sword, but we knew that was kind of impossible to miss.
Momo grabbing her bomb bag and gonna be grabbing her bellows right now.
Yup.
Alrighty.
That is almost a full B wheel for Momo. And
that's very nice headed into Fire Sanctuary.
Yeah, we also have Ray took a less optimal route going through Farron the first time, but did push down this log so that he can take a more optimal route now. So he can just real quick run and finish out everything in Farron.
Opting for Floria forwards.
Interesting. It is just gonna be whatever you're more comfortable with in Floria in situations like this, because since we have Beetle, boy do we have Beetle, and Cistern is not an active dungeon, there's really no reason why you would want to go forwards, but it is a bit easier to hit the fish going forwards at the cost of some extra swimming.
Yep, the Froaks, if you are not comfortable hitting those Froaks with the weird angles, then Forwards Floria is definitely for you. Personally, it feels like a challenge to me every time, where I'm like, no, I gotta do the bad Froaks.
I mean, I just like it because it's fast. And like getting the quick Froak on the center boulder, going backwards,
it feels so nice.
Feels so good. There's like a really jank setup for it. You'll like angle it at a piece of rock that does not look like it should have collision.
Yep. So that is nothing in Floria so far. Of note, it does look like Ray is ahead of Momo, but I don't believe that he's cleared out the top of Volcano yet. He hasn't done any of the dig spots.
He has not. He is going
so
to
Momo
have
has
to go
that up on him.
Momo did go back and get Water Dragon Scale, yes?
I did not catch it, but I'm going to assume the tracker's correct.
Or no, her tracker says no, she didn't.
Yes, she does not.
She did not go back and get Water Dragon Scale. She had it marked on her tracker, I think, for a second. My brain was like, what? I didn't catch that.
Yeah, she is not going to need it, though.
We're betting then that Floria isn't useful if she...
Yeah, there's one pinging chest in Floria, and it's the one that you can get backwards.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That could be really good for Momo.
There's Momo's H. What do we have in Floria?
Gratitude crystals.
Gratitude crystals. Okay. So Floria's not got terribly much. There's still the Beetle check, but other than that, Water Dragon Scale not horribly useful so far.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's interesting. Also with Shed Chest was pinging dead. Shed Chest is dead chest as always. Then Momo is rechecking some of those checks at the back of Skyview. Yeah, you know what? Better safe than sorry. And is going to, since she does have both small keys already, go through the small key way. It's probably faster to do the skip because it skips the fight, but it is very finicky. And once again,
if you're not comfortable with
routing is doing what you're comfortable with.
Yep, trying new strats is cool and it's good, and in a race will lose you time.
Yeah. Shoutouts also though to I wonder if Momo didn't get the Water Dragon scale to forcibly keep it in Skyview 1, because in the beginning of Skyview, it is way faster to be on Skyview 2, which is the version of Skyview with the Water Dragon scale. In the back, it's kind of better if you're on Skyview 1. Specifically because you cut out one of those Staldra fights, and also you don't have to deal with the double Archer Bokos. You only have to deal with the one walking Boko, which doesn't make a ton of time difference. I mean, personally, I'd still take Skyview 2. Just because I don't like Skyview 1.
Yeah, we have Ray going in here, grabbing another bow. With our synchro bow earlier.
Yeah, so Ray is going to go back and do the checks in Elden that Momo did earlier. And probably go through those dig spots. Ray has a little bit of an edge on movement in this area because he has bombs. So, but also reminder that he does have to get the dig spot RBM dig spot, which I don't know, in my opinion, sucks.
Yeah.
That's one of the reasons I do dig spot RBM is because I hate that one.
Yep. Also, he does have magma mitts. So, do we think that he's going to go up, get the checks at the top, come back down, and then head into magma turf, and then chain that into Fire Sanctuary?
So we don't have fire shield earrings.
Oh, that's right.
We can't. It would have been so nice for Ray's routing if fire shield earrings had been in Floria, because at that rate you skip the Elden climb entirely by doing it inside of Boko Base, and then you just do all the dig spots on your way down if you still need items and have to casino. But without fire shield earrings, it's a little bit rough, and that's probably why we're doing the dig spots first, is because he cannot full clear Boko Base at this moment.
Yep. I would also just like to... Oh, go ahead.
Go for it, sorry.
I was going to say, I'd like to point out that both of our early game tricks gave us goddess plumes.
Momo also gets to now butter slice
Just demolish G1, yeah. Going in there with Master Sword makes a good difference.
Yeah, Girahim is always one of the few fights that's fully damage based. There's no cycles, no nothing. You just deal damage. So having better swords for Girahim fights is going to save you a good amount of time.
We have Ray doing the backwards strats for getting hit by a keys.
Yeah, we're doing backwards strats with Hook Beetle.
Yep.
Which is another way of doing this strat. Personally, I'd prefer the bomb throw, but the Hook Beetle is a little bit faster if you're comfortable with it.
That is an incredible angle to see that Boko fall from, though. That he just flew by the camera.
It's an action shot.
Yeah. Nice backwards swag hop from Momo as she is clearing out Skyview.
Being more unique than me. Alright, so of note, Ray did not do the Thunderhead RBM.
Yeah.
When he had the chance to. So that means he is going to be looking for logical ballad, which it's kind of a sucky train of events to need ballad to get whip to get a Tringle.
Mm-hmm.
I don't love that.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. We are looking... Okay, Momo is going back for...
Probably to clear out the nodes.
Yeah, to go for our... oh no, we're going for...
Caves.
Water Dragon Scale.
Oh, Water Dragon Scale. Okay. I mean, it's a fair bet, honestly.
And Ray is doing 5 loose crystals, possibly. Yeah, it looks like we're doing 5 loose crystals in order to get Bat 50, because he is at 45 crystals. We'll see if Bat 50 has the answer to our prayers, and the answer to our prayers is, in fact, Fire Shield Ear.
Yeah. It's very possible that Bat 50 has Fire Shield Earrings. It's also possible that it's in Boko base, the front half, which would suck.
Yeah.
That would be legitimately awful.
Yeah.
Also, shoutouts to that buttery smooth vine clip.
Yeah, okay. Hey, Pride, you doing anything tomorrow? You want to learn the vine-clipped beetle 5 loose crystals route with me?
Hell yeah, let's learn the vine clip beetle route together. I mean, you know, I've got something later that evening. Shoutouts to one TS, not TS Elliott. What was that joke? What? Weird. Anyway.
Let us go then, you and I, when the evening is set out against the sky like a patient etherized upon a table. If anybody didn't know, that's a T.S. Eliot quote.
This has been a T.S. Eliot. I can't tell you why. Anyway, we have Ray going into patrol.
Hey, it's consensual. It's consensual.
Yes,
okay,
there's
Golden?
no forcing going on.
We consented to this.
But now we're gonna see
if
Patrol's gonna be really mean to us.
Alright, those are our 2 dead checks. The live checks start now.
Spiral Charge, we did have a pinging rock. I saw red and I almost had a heart attack.
Did you
Don't
do it again?
do that to me! Patrol! You monster!
Don't call him a monster, he's sensitive about that.
This is why he's a monster.
Okay, so we have 1 chance for this to still be important. Did anybody catch if Ray did set up calling?
He did not.
Oh,
wait,
no, he did.
Did he?
Okay,
he did, okay.
He did. Good. Okay, we're good.
Fire Shield Earrings? No.
Garbage! Thank you, Colin! You're useless as always. You either have a sword or nothing. You have a sword. Yep. I'm confused as to why you want me to give your crush a sword for you, but, like, I don't judge.
Again, he was at the anime convention that was in Lineru last.
Alright. You showed up to the convention. Alright.
Yeah.
We are in Lightning Node for Momo. Gonna get that back of Lightning Node now with our newly acquired bombs. We've actually had them for a little bit, but let me be excited about them, okay?
Yeah. So we have a ping on this rock. Best case scenario for Ray, it is earrings. Worst case, I'm gonna say more crystals.
Bottle. Yeah, crystals. Oh, that both are garbage at the moment. What we got?
Oh,
he's having some trouble
Mighty
getting the
Scattershot.
Open.
Can we hear Mighty Scattershot? That is valid.
Okay, so
which
he can
just
start on the
opened
chain
up.
to get whip to get that Tringle in Sansi that Momo got earlier.
All right. That's not terrible for him because he is right there.
Oh, we're opting for the beetle strats to hit this time shift stone for Momo. What's your choice? Beetle, bombs, or bow?
I'm partial to bow right now, but I've done beetle in the past.
I used to be a bombs person. I've become a bow person, partially because I think it is very funny when you hit the bow shot that for like half a frame it looks like Link teleported to the ceiling. I think it's funny.
It's pretty nice, yeah.
It tickles me.
Yep. We have Ray headed on into the Isle of Songs, and we have Momo probably going to go clear up Fire Node now. She did drop that box earlier, so it'll be a little bit faster for her.
Yeah.
Also, go ahead.
Oh, and I was gonna say we're hoping she goes to Boko Base because that's where we know Fire Shield earrings could be, but I don't think she will.
Mm-hmm. Also, shoutouts to Ray has all of his music replaced with Mario Galaxy music, and the Isle of Songs theme is very, very nice.
Shoutouts to I'm listening to Momo's audio because I don't really like it.
Audio replacement.
It's not even just that. I'm not a Galaxy person. You know this.
I do know this, yeah. There's the whip for Ray. They're both catching up to each other at this point. We're gonna have to see, once they've completed each other's checks, who's gonna be a little ahead.
The big difference so far is that I think Momo still has yet to do Floria, which Ampelis. You suck. But Momo has yet to do Floria, which we know has nothing of importance, and also has yet to do Betrow. There
does have two dead regions, yeah.
Just hit it with claw shots from here.
Nice.
Solid choice. I mean, I don't know where else could have our earrings at this point.
I'm
what
telling
are we
you,
missing?
bottom of Boko Base. We've had, on Ray's side, we've had Magma Mitts for a while.
Yeah.
Grabbing an invincibility potion. I think that he's thinking about trying to skip earrings.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he just grabbed a guardian potion.
I mean...
And a red potion, yeah. This is a bold move. I mean, there's not a lot of places that earrings can be other than Boko Base and... I mean, not Summit, you can't get there.
I'm surprised that he isn't going back first to check that Sand Sea check, because even though we know it's not, like, anything that will help in this specific instance, no, we're going straight to Boko Base.
Yeah,
well,
I think that he thinks that they're in skippers, and he's skipping them. Earring skip is a bug that got patched after this build. Ooh.
Interesting.
This is really, really risky. I've only seen somebody attempt earring skip another time, and they tried to do it without potions, and it did not work out for them.
Also, Momo is also still going up to get that check over here, the bomb-locked one. Unfortunately, we know it is a bow.
Yep.
Let's hear for bow percent!
Bow percent! I mean, it's worth checking anyway, honestly.
Yes, he is probably going to get his ring as well, so he will be pleasantly surprised, and then maybe unpleasantly surprised that he has to chug these potions anyway, because,
yeah, his bottles are filled up.
Yeah. I mean, how many bottles does he have? Do we know? Does he have 4 bottles?
4 bottles, but I don't know if they're all in his pouch.
Oh, that's true. There is a bow!
Warping to start. I think that Momo has 40 crystals, so she can't do 5 loose.
Yeah, 10 loose is rarely, if ever, worth it in these settings.
Yeah. If she gambles Boko base.
Yeah, it would be really strong for her if she gambles Boko base.
It would be a very bold move, though. We'll see if she takes this bold swing.
Probably going to either check Floria. Oh, she's got to go get her harp.
She's getting harp, that's true.
That she needs to grab her harp, which is hinted, so she knows where it's gonna be. We're taking the river method to get there.
Yep. Right, both upper Boko base checks are pinging.
It's good when at least both are pinging, because you have to wait for a cycle to pass on the one on the other side. Oh, we're also saving. Probably for that fire shield earring skip.
Yeah.
But you have to wait for a cycle to pass anyway, so you can essentially do this while you wait. There's our harp.
Of note, we are still missing 2 go mode items.
Yes. Oh, missed the bomb throw, unfortunately.
Bomb throw is pretty tight. Going with the beetle. Yeah.
I mean, the bomb throw is pretty tight, but if you're okay with damaging down, the easy thing to do is just put down a bomb, pick it up again, and hold it over your head at the base of the rock.
There's fire shield earrings. Oh, that's really mean. Momo headed back into Farron going for Floria.
Still hasn't done Floria, yeah. Checked my favorite save statue, though. It's just the most versatile for anywhere that you're missing. We're saving
It is really nice.
On Ray's side.
I don't know what Ray's play is here.
Yeah.
That he would save again.
Because,
he has fire shield earrings.
Yeah. Probably to save scum. To just, not have to take the P-hat chain up. I don't know if that's faster.
Is that, would that even be faster?
The slow part on taking the train down is that the train moves at a pace. It's not that slow to take it back up, but I will say everything feels slower if you're not actively doing anything. It feels so slow. To just be like, alright, and now I just have to retread the same ground. Alright, and Momo is going to be opting for backwards Floria.
Yep.
We're taking the P-hat train back up anyway.
Okay, so I don't know what the save was about.
Yeah, I'm not really sure. I'm sure he had a reason and we can ask him about it after.
Yep, 2 saves in a row is not a coincidence. Not in Boko base.
Alright, and Momo is about to get our only live check in Floria! I'm so sorry for the next couple minutes, Momo!
Are we feeling fire sanctuaries?
Oh, you cut out for a second.
There we are. I was saying, do we think fire sanctuary forwards or backwards?
I mean, you know I would always do backwards.
I know what your answer is.
Yes. Seeing how well forwards paid off for Ray last seed, I can't imagine that he wouldn't do it again.
Absolutely.
Like, this is, I mean, I would say not the best, like, logic to follow is it worked one time, so I'm gonna keep doing it. But we all do it. We all do it. And I don't know Ray's playstyle quite well enough to know if he has a consistent choice.
Yeah. Down in that red potion.
Momo missed the early shot on the Froak, and that's really annoying if you miss it, because you do have to wait for it to line up in a position again, and that Froak hates you. Hates your family.
Yeah.
Hates your dog.
Has committed several acts of terrorism in Idaho.
That is true. You can peek it if you get real low enough. Oh, come on, Fro.
I swear to God, I thought you meant the terrorism in Idaho. I was so confused. I did not look at chat.
You can peek at terrorism in Idaho?
Momo missing the forward and the
there
backwards
we
both
go.
there. Getting it. Seeing another bow. Picking it up because why not? And warp to start.
The Fro commits tax evasion. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. I did not see what the fire dragon reward was. Did you?
It's not a go mode item. Just scanning the tracker right now.
Momo has 45 gratitude crystals and is probably gonna do the exact same thing as last seed and follow in Ray's footsteps of doing 5 loose.
Yep, absolutely. I mean, it just makes sense, honestly.
At this point, yeah, if you're really hunting for Fire Shield earrings and you do not want to have to like retread Boko base to get to Boko Summit, it sucks to do that.
Yeah, for real. The problem is, it's not really a problem. The thing is, at higher level gameplay like this, you're gonna see a lot of like similar choices being made simply because they are choices that make sense. Yeah. Unless you're taking like wild swings and you're just kind of throwing spaghetti at the wall and seeing what sticks, and then getting like incredibly lucky, you're gonna be taking fairly consistent routing. That is a Tringle on Summit, right there for Ray. Just needs another Tringle in Sandsea, and then the sword that we still don't know where it is.
Yep. That is, in fact, what... Momo having a little bit of trouble with this Vine clip. I love when you do a Vine clip and you get to watch Link's hand just go...
Just jitter a little bit, decide if he wants to physics today or not.
Yeah. The one thing that Momo has still is that if she can... Oh... Are we resetting?
I think she's deciding better of it, yeah.
Oh my goodness. The one thing that Momo has going for her routing at the moment is that if she can go into Fire Sanctuary and the only thing she has left is a sword that is in Fire Sanctuary, she can go mode the rest of the dungeon possibly and also not get casinoed afterwards. I don't think Ray has a huge casino ahead of him, considering that he's done a lot of it so far, but could be stuck for a little bit doing miscellaneous cleanup.
Absolutely, yeah. It really depends on where the sword is here. It's a little too early to tell if we have a distinctive lead or not. Because he still has to clear up skippers. Trying to think of more places he has to go.
Yeah,
the Sealed Grounds is dead.
Be skippers?
Might just be a very quick full clear.
Yeah. Momo deciding that Keese was not worth her time and effort. And you know what? It's not. You're worth more than that, Momo. That Keese sucks.
That is Mysterious Crystals in first chest, though. So backwards Fire Sanctuary could be very nice.
Yeah, it depends where this sword is. Honestly, man, I wish that Ray had that Tringle. Because if Ray had the third Tringle going in here and finds sword at the beginning of front half, we could see not warp to back half. Mighty Scatter Shot. Not warp to back half, but the RBM to check the back statue, cut straight to the end. Blow off every single other check and just go, no, I like this crystal that I found in Oriel and Pero's house, okay?
100%.
Oh, missing that cute side hop. I like the side hop, though. It is
adorable.
Thank you, Pride, for joining me in my habit of referring to checks as cute.
Gee, I wonder where I learned it from.
Oh no!
Oh. So it looks like that
had...
strat is a lot trickier than he made it look at first.
Yeah, so the tricky part with this entire room is that you want to get that second claw shot over before the Bokos notice you, because if they see you earlier, they can be sniping you from across the room. And now that the Bokos have seen him, this room is going to be way worse unless you want to archery and murder everyone.
Ooh.
Oh, and that's why. Yeah.
Magmanos also not being kind to him, following him around the room.
Magmanos, down. Down, boy, sit.
Those are some cruel hands of fate.
Alright, Momo pretty much probably doesn't have much left to do other than going to Boko base.
Yeah.
So...
it looked like she was pretty far behind, but she's not appreciably...
She got Spiral Charge. She
did get Spiral Charge.
Unfortunately, she's going to go get Ballad and go, no!
Yeah.
Why?
Shoutouts to Golden in the chat, who caught my Manos the Hands of Fate joke and hates it.
Thank you for reminding me of that, Pride. Yeah. Luckily, she doesn't have to actually go do Thunderhead because she already, knows what's there and has it in her inventory.
Can I just say, I really like the red trail on Ray's sword. Like, it's really nice. I really
like it on the arrows. It looks really nice.
The arrows trail is really nice. It looks like a laser pointer.
So, okay, I'm thinking this through. This isn't about the red trail, I'm sorry. I do care about the things you say, Pride. I just am also thinking
Don't start a sentence that way. It makes me think you don't. Go on, though.
Okay, but here's my thoughts.
Yes.
Best case scenario for Momo, knowing that she's probably going to do back half first. Yep. If she follows my favored routing for doing back half first, is RBM the second trapped magma, commit with first chest, pick up the crystals so you have boss key, and then finding sword on your way in back half.
Absolutely.
That is best case scenario for Momo right now. Because clearly it is not that we do not have early in front half sword.
Yeah.
That is a small key. I think that was actually a required small key.
Yep. So there's always the chance that it is in the chest behind Bomble Wall, in which case boo.
Yes, in which case that's worst case scenario for everyone involved, but it's going to punish a back half player slightly more. Just because you've probably already claw shots, excuse me. Just because you've already probably done the second trap magma RBM, but that's just worse for everyone.
Master Sword on Pod's chest. Okay.
Yeah, that's not.
That's pretty deep in front half, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's not great news for Momo. Though we'll see what route Momo takes, because if Momo does front half, you still could get away with skipping the rest of the dungeon that we have Ray doing now, by saving and doing bit in the water pod room.
Yeah. It's not over. It's definitely not over.
The fact that Ray did not go back to Sansi before going to Boko base is really gonna cost him the go mode Fire Sanctuary here.
And it is worth noting that Skippers is not the easiest thing to get up, especially when you're near the end of a seed. That's where you think your go mode item is, and your hands are shaking, and you have to do all that clean movement.
So best case for Momo here is chest behind bombable wall is pinging. Actually, it doesn't matter. We're going forwards. What am I saying? It does not matter. Ray's probably going right over there anyway, because second trap magma forwards. But, yeah, Ray does have his whip, he just does not have, the rest. Fun fact, claw-shotting the P-hats and dropping onto the train later on, it is usually not faster, but it feels faster. It's only faster if it lets you catch another cycle. That would be later. But this is one of those chances where you could possibly do that. Since we are not waiting on the first cycle. So I did not catch if we did catch another cycle.
I don't think that we did.
I'm gonna just give Momo the benefit of saying, she probably skipped 2.
Yep, probably did good.
Alright, and yeah, unfortunately this is the slowest area of the dungeon for Ray, and we do know that it is super dead. Oh, hey, look, gratitude crystals. Aren't you grateful?
I'm so grateful for all these gratitude crystals. You know what?
Yeah, we also have plats to go, and without the RBM, you can't ping plats.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I think that if Momo does backwards, she's gonna save a ton of time in Fire Sanctuary just in general. Which is gonna do great things.
It depends, because Water Fruit Room is in front half. I still think, at this point, best case scenario for Momo is if she does decide to switch it up and do forwards, and then hits go mode and bails and does the RBM. Shouts to Momo setting up to do the lava hop skip. It's so ridiculously tight, but you gotta go for it, right?
You gotta.
If anybody doesn't know, you can skip those bridge lowering cutscenes in this area, much like you can in Earth Temple, by jumping over that corner of lava. For a second I thought that didn't work on Ray's side.
Oh, no, yeah.
It's just a much smaller patch of lava than it is in Earth Temple, so it is way tighter on the timing.
Also, you said lava hop skip, and I immediately thought you were talking about lava hop, and I was like, why would she ever do lava hop?
Hey, there's some people who go for it just for memes, and it loses time if you get it. Shoutouts to, I'm pretty sure when I was in a Wing Clash race against Yal, he got lava hop, and he was like, yo, I got lava hop, and I was like, why and where? And he was like, it wasted time.
Because I wanted to, and wherever.
Yeah, it is losing a tiny bit of thank you, Yal. Losing a tiny bit of time, but obtaining infinite swag.
Absolutely.
Alright, so Momo is gonna hit 1 item from Go here.
1 item from Gomo.
1 item from Gomo for Momo. Oh, and it seems Ray is doing a just reset to get back to the store. A very smart thing to do if you're gonna go do that intended. He still has all of Plats and back half to do. Momo forgot water.
Easy thing
Hydrate
to do,
or
honestly.
dihydrate, y'all.
Hydrate or
I do it
dihydrate.
daily.
shoutouts to Fire Sanctuary and Earth Temple having such similar architecture that they both lose their identity until you like use a map editor and look at Fire Sanctuary's architecture and go, this is actually super neat and I like it. That's a universal experience, right?
I don't think I ever had that experience because I don't know. Earth Temple, like the main vibe of Earth Temple for me is that it's claustrophobic. That it feels like you're in a cave for some reason, and I don't know why, considering you're supposed to be in a volcano. Whereas like you step outside in Fire Sanctuary and you just go, oh, we're here. Oh, Momo missed the frog!
Oh no.
Momo missed a frog.
She missed the frog. Frog.
Oh no, that's bad for Momo. That's bad. Okay, let's be real. Almost everybody has missed the frog.
Almost everybody's missed the frog at least once.
I say almost everybody.
Badge of shame.
Let's not talk about who hasn't, because we're going to curse ourselves.
Yeah, they're not going to talk about the fact that neither of us has, and we were talking about it earlier today.
I live in constant fear of I know I'm living on borrowed time. I will miss the frog, and it will be at the worst possible time, and I'll go, no!
And everybody will hate me, and I'll take a test in my underpants, and my parents are going to get divorced, and this is going to be a bad time.
I will have never missed the frog until I am at the end of an AD run and I'm gonna miss the frog for the first time. I'm gonna go, no!
No!
Of importance, Momo didn't enter bit just now.
Oh, yeah. Looks like she is doing
We've been
front
memeing about frogs, but I think we're going forwards first. This is really good for her.
Yeah. We'll see what her routing decision is once she gets the mysterious crystals in this chest. I almost said box. When she gets the mysterious crystals from this box. What's in the box?
What's in the box?
Colonel, I've disguised myself as mysterious crystals.
Mysterious crystals?
Mysterious crystals. Solid Snake voice notwithstanding, Momo is grabbing her mysterious crystals now. And...
yeah, oh no, she's going back!
Headed back, okay.
She's head back because if it's in back half, that would be really, really good as a play. But it's just... we know it's not.
Yeah.
Momo, I'm crying and I can see the future. And your decisions are correct. Okay, good.
Ray getting gratitude crystals. Right, Ray headed into G2. Second part of our date with Girahan. Shoutouts to my co-commentator who's had a predictable Wi-Fi issue, so I'll be holding things down for just a few moments. Entering Girahim 3 again, or Girahim 2, goodness. She's gone for 2 seconds. I'm back. Hi, I already called him Girahim 3. My roommate
used the microwave.
Yeah. I was wondering why you were being suspiciously quiet when I was referring to you.
Oh, it's so suspicious when I shut up for 2 seconds. My roommate used the microwave and it knocked out my Wi-Fi. I'm back now.
Don't worry, in the time you were gone, I already called it G3.
It's close enough.
Yeah, Ray in G2 again. Can be a boss that runs away from you. You just gotta keep a tight leash on him and be a little more aggressive than you think you gotta be. Momo, meanwhile, doing is this second Trap Magma RBM?
This is rescuing second Trap Magma
Yes.
RBM. As opposed to Chest Behind Bombable Wall, which is right next to it and is not the same check. Or the first Trapped Magma, which I don't believe has an RBM.
Mm-hmm.
Good. You'd love to see that cameraman. That cameraman soothes my anxiety. Shoutouts to Ray for the swag points of getting the check in midair while holding a sword, so that Link holds out the sword as if it has no weight.
Mm-hmm.
Good, excellent game programming right there.
I did, in fact, see Momo's cursor go over the back button for a second, and did almost have a panic attack. But it's
happens,
good she moved it.
It does
I've
happen.
definitely failed that RBM to doing that before.
Yeah. It's rough because if... and also GG's to Ray for finishing that. Oh, I don't think he remembers that Sansi's pick.
Oh, yeah, he's checking his chat. He's checking his hints. Does he think that he's full cleared?
He might think that he's full cleared.
Oh no.
Hopefully he remembers that Sansi did have some checks he couldn't do with the whip and goes back to recheck them.
Yeah. If
even
not,
if he doesn't remember them being pinging or had mispinged them. Does not use a check tracker.
Oh, okay.
I mean, still that...
It's headed in the direction of the Linnea beacon. Okay. I think
hopefully
that we're good.
He's figured it out. Hopefully he just had to run through the seed in his head and go, oh wait, I didn't have whip when I went there. That's that you're scaring us, Ray. You just scared us for a moment, okay? I'm very easily scared.
Momo getting over to the pillar. Getting past the pillar. Past the soft lock zone, we're good. Okay. Wasn't scared at all. Dropping into skippers for Ray.
Probably Momo might be feeling a bit of the fear right now because she did just see Chest Behind Bombable Wall ping, but we know it's nothing, so
we do know that it's nothing.
Okay. Also, that wall doesn't exist.
I always forget that wall doesn't exist.
Balcony chest also not pinging. I don't think Ray went for balcony chest. I think he pinged it from afar. But this is one of those rare moments where I can during a seed be like, ooh, you could do this the AD way and skip both of those checks that you just unlocked since they're both pinging dead. But that is a riskier jump, so let's take it the safe way.
Yeah, absolutely. We have Ray making his way through skippers pretty handily here. He's gonna be hitting that check in about a minute and a half. I do think that at this point, unless something goes really wrong for Ray, he does have a heart and a quarter. He's gonna be sniping these birds.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, very nice snipe.
Very nice snipes.
Assumedly, this is not the time to play around with projectile skip on a Boko. But, can I tell you, projectile skip, pretty swag.
It is pretty nice.
My internet was out. Did Ray do staircase chest?
I don't remember.
Well, it was nothing, so I'm assuming he did it. Oh, I think Momo accidentally jumped down instead of claw shotting.
Yeah.
Okay, he did do it. Thank you. Thank you for reassuring me, chat.
He saved summed it. That's right, yeah, he did.
Hey, Link, can you stop hugging a wall?
Yeah, that's going to be Ray hitting go mode here. Again, unless something catastrophic happens, I think that he used up that Guardian Potion, so he's not going to have a free demise, but...
Imagine
that is going to be
demise and a Remlit seed.
Yeah, that is going to be go mode for Ray. Very close, though. I think that what did it in for Momo is putting off Sansi, ironically enough.
Yeah.
Not getting the bombs and the bellows like as early as Ray did, and he could just clear out Lineru. I think that's what eventually
honestly,
did it.
If she had stuck to the gamble that she wasn't gonna need Floria, she would have been a lot better off. That like
she would have saved a ton of time.
It is just kind of a really annoying thing in Rando that you have to make all these split-second decisions, and once you make a decision, you really have to hold firm to it, because Ray made the choice to go out of his way to be able to do the all of Farron all at once, and Momo did not make that choice and probably should have just stuck to her guns and said, all right, well, I'm last locationing Floria then. I'm deciding I don't need the Water Dragon scale at all. And in this case, it would have paid off, but that is also a big old gamble, and like
a
going
huge
back
swing to
for
take
it.
in a race setting.
Yeah, very nice plats though.
Very clean.
This is doing plats in back half instead of doing the RBM. Shoutouts to having to obtain the song from Impa, and it teleporting you to the wrong side of the door.
Love that every single time.
Every single time.
I think that I know what the specific color of Ray's Skyward Strikes look like to me. They look like cherry Kool-Aid. He's just flinging the Kool-Aid man at everybody.
He's just bursting through every bombable wall with a... Oh, yeah!
100%.
Totally get why Momo did not take that gamble, because while we can say very cozy in the comms desk as we are, that it would have paid off. From the runner's perspective, that looks like a stupid thing to do, and so you don't
like a really
do it.
Move.
So going back for Water Dragon scale is a very safe play. Is Ray having some calibration issues?
Skyward Strike?
Seemingly having some issues staying calibrated.
Girahim really wanting to give Ray purple hand skip here.
I mean, he just really wanted to kick people, which, hey Girahim, this video game is Japanese, and I'm told that that is unforgivably
G2, as we have Ray complete first phase G3.
Oh.
Oh, there we go.
But I'm told that's unforgivably rude to kick people, so I
mean, unforgivably?
No, it's like it's like giving someone the middle finger is what they used to tell me in Japanese martial arts.
Oh, in Japanese martial arts, kicking people.
Showing people the bottom of your foot is like really, really rude. I don't know if this is 100% true. Somebody can correct me if I'm wrong about my fun facts that from when I was
with Pippi.
What's not phrase it like that? That is what they told me when I took Aikido when I was like 7.
Interesting.
And if anybody knows me, the fact that I took Aikido when I took a martial art is not surprising.
Not in the least. Right, Momo finishing out her boss on Fire Sanctuary. Probably going to run through the first half. I would say she's about 7 minutes out from a finish here, if I had to estimate.
Yeah, something like that. It depends on execution, as always.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's unfortunate that she seemed to be starting on going forwards and then bailed and decided to go backwards instead after receiving the crystals that early in hopes that, like, you know, a boss key chest sword would, you know, be great for her. But unfortunately, it was not so kind.
Yep.
But hey, rando gonna rando.
Rando gonna rando.
And we have Ray getting our lightning strike, which is beautiful in red.
Oh, I
And GG's
love the red lightning.
Ray.
That's really nice. And that's GG's. Time of 1:48:16.
Very, very nice. And we have a Ray! Hello!
Welcome in.
Hello.
How does it feel?
I did it.
You did it. That's 2 in a row. Did you stop your live split?
Fuck, I don't have live split.
Oh.
Oh, did you stop in the race room? Or is it just... Okay, cool. Because it's running, I guess, because somebody is still racing. We can see your stream, and we were like, okay, we did split, right?
Oh no, yeah, that is literally just a window. It's just showing the window of RayStormThunder.gg. So I don't live split crashes for me, so I don't use it.
Ah.
Yep. Well, very well
very
done.
much GG's, yeah. Do you have any thoughts to share with us?
I am very glad that the Triforce on Skippers wasn't Fire Shield Earrings.
Yes.
Yes.
We were talking about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you both had pretty converging routing until you got through you got Digging Mitts and went to Sandsea, and Momo went to Lanayru proper. And we were saying that, like, the worst thing for you after that would have been if Fire Shield Earrings were in that spot. And thank God they were not. That would have been a terrible spot for them.
Would have been really bad.
I would have had to do the trick instead.
Yeah, we saw you buying potions and gearing
set
up
for it.
Getting ready for Yeah,
because, like, obviously, if Fire Shield Earrings was on Skippers, like, I can't justify wasting 10 minutes to go get them when I can buy the potions. I really hate that trick. I can't wait until it's patched out. But I can't lose 10 minutes because I don't...
Yep, it is patched out of the next build, so...
Yep, it is. I tested it to make sure.
Yeah, by next tournament, we won't have it anymore.
Yeah, sub 2 hour full clear though. Congrats on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I must have mistracked my last gratitude crystal pack because, as far as I'm concerned, I did every check, but I was still thought I had 5 crystals left.
We have 60 on our screen too, so there must have been something that you didn't grab.
Yeah, must
have been. The only thought is that I thought I tracked. I'm fairly certain I tracked the gratitude crystal pack that was hinted. And I'm guessing your extra 5 gratitude crystals was from the loose I picked up.
Yeah, probably.
So I don't know where that last
Gorko.
was.
No, those were both.
Those were dead.
Speedrun was dead. So
as far as I'm concerned, I didn't miss anything, but I must have, or I must have mistracked a gratitude crystal pack somewhere.
Yeah.
So that was scary. That's why I checked like my hints when I left, because I was like,
we were hoping that you weren't mistracking.
I was afraid that I'd missed something. And I was just making sure of the Volcano Summit hint for the rupees, the fairy tick spot, because I don't actually remember doing, like, tracking that hint on my tracker.
Yeah,
I was
you
like,
gave
I
us
want to make sure of that.
you gave us a bit of a heart attack on that one. Also, GG's to Momo for just hitting go. We'll see Momo going through endgame real soon and then joining us.
We have Tomomodachi.
Tomomodachi. Yeah, you gave us a little bit of a heart attack on comms when we were like, oh no, he does know that that's the check that's left, right?
He does remember that ping, right? He remembers.
Did he miss ping skippers?
No,
Please tell me.
I did remember that.
Okay.
Yeah, once you started heading towards the linear pillar, I was like, oh, we're good.
Everything's fine. Everything is fine. How do you feel after 2 Fire Sanctuary seeds in a row?
So all of my races so far have had Fire Sanctuary. The one was
my goodness.
Fire Sanctuary is my weakest dungeon in terms of the fact that I don't know many bit stuff. So if I had to, so I can lose time to that if the other person does it. I just always have to go through. Which, speaking of Fire Sanctuary, that room with the archers, my goodness, I could not get into that section.
Yeah.
We were watching that. That was cool.
We were talking about at that point of after they've seen you once, at that point, personally, I just go, okay, I'm gonna shoot you in the face, and I'm really sorry, but I am murdering everyone because I will not be murdered.
That's what I did after I fell all those times. I was like, okay, that's it. They're all dying. The only one I didn't kill was the one that was behind you on the vines. Mm-hmm. But if that one shot me, man, I would have been so done.
Yeah, they were not kind. You did have a little bit of luck in your favor on these seeds that you had 2 Fire Sanctuaries that honestly rewarded doing forwards. We were saying that probably best case scenario for Momo would have been if she chose to go forwards, because she had already done skippers, until she hit the sword and then just using the RBM to unlock the bird statue at the back. But yeah, unfortunate that for her that she chose to go backwards again, and once again, it either way you do it, you're gonna get punished about 50% of the time. So
yeah, I always go forwards personally. Usually going back just doesn't seem worth it to me, especially when I have. Well, I had 2 go mode items. Having one is a little bit different, but I kind of had to go forward. There was no other way. Oh, absolutely. Especially since I don't know the bit stuff.
Yeah, it depends a lot on what you're comfortable with. We were talking about this the same as with, you chose to do Floria forwards and Momo chose to do Floria backwards, and either way, you're gonna get rewarded for doing the things you're most comfortable with, because technically going backwards has potential to be faster, but also if you aren't comfortable doing it and mess up the trick a couple times, then you're already losing time. So in a race setting, it really is if you're more comfortable doing the
this was a seed I considered. Oh, you cut out. Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Continue.
But it if you're more comfortable doing the fights and the digging than you are doing bit, then you're definitely better off sticking to what you know in a race setting.
Yeah. It also goes to show that bit is not the end all be all of a seed.
It's true.
Just knowing back in time does not guarantee that you're going to win. Your route makes just as much difference.
Yeah, routing and execution is by far the most important thing.
Yep, we have Momo hitting Demise Phase 2 here.
Yep.
And honestly, for a full clear seed, ending right around 157 is not a terrible pace at all.
Yeah, with Fire Sanctuary full clear, that is not terrible. And GG's to Momo.
Yep, GG's to Momo as well.
157.06.
The bait in Fire Sanctuary was annoying though.
Yes, there's so many bait things.
I reset twice to get back to a better location.
And again, much like our first match, both of you played really well.
Yeah,
you kept up with each other. Yeah, it was just a couple of routing decisions again that really made all the difference.
Yeah, I prefer to try and full clear stuff as much as possible. I figured out that pretty much continuing through Skyview wasn't going to be useful on my first visit, because I'm fairly certain that the boss key was on the dig spot after seeing the small key location. So I left. I kind of regretted doing that at the time. It happened to pay off, but like I feel like if I gotten that far, I should have at least checked. For like bombs or something in Skyview.
Yeah.
Momo like checked the rest of the stuff. Welcome in.
I did the same thing. Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to just pop in here. I just clicked on this instead of the waiting room on accident.
GG's on the finish, Momo. Very well played.
GG's.
I should have gone forwards like I wanted to, but I didn't because that boss key was too damn tempting.
I thought that you would do that, so don't even worry. It's fully understandable. I 100% called it out.
You have no idea. So, Momo, because you're just coming to join us. So you had the potential to go mode Fire Sanctuary for part of it. Ray had not done skippers yet. So it looked very, very close as you were coming into Fire Sanctuary because, like, you started going forwards and we were so excited because, like, you know, Ray was a couple of checks in and it would have been so close if you had picked to go forwards and then you could have grabbed the sword and then like done the RBM to go to the final statue and skipped a whole ton of Fire Sanctuary bait pings.
Yeah, to be honest, even not doing the RBM still would have been pretty fast because the small key was right before, in front of the small key door, and it was just the bait pins that made everything so long.
Yeah. But yeah, like, great job to both of you. Again, I said it earlier, very clean gameplay. It was just a couple of routing decisions. You, very understandably putting off Sansei until you had Whip, meant that you didn't have that bomb advantage when clearing out in Linear proper.
Yeah. I mean, I did early Thunderhead, and so when I found the Whip, I just kind of rushed it. So I did a dumb, and basically, you know, I went into Skyview, and then I figured out that it was going to be the boss key, and then I left, right? And so I was just like, okay, well, that means that Mitz is probably in Beetles, right? And then, and it was Cave Scan, and then I was just like, okay, well, whatever, I'll just go there later. It's fine, right? There's just a sword in Skyview. I'm sure that's all that'll be left in there, which I think there was, but And so then I went into caves and I found Mitz. I was just like, oh, it's freaking Gust Bellows, which at that point I knew I needed it for harp as well. So I was just like, okay, I'll go get it, and then I'll go get Scale, and then I can finish Skyview and link it with Florea. It'll be great. And then I forgot to grab Scale, and I went back to Skyview. And then I had to go back and get it. And then Florea was worthless. And then,
we thought that you were going to fully take the gamble and skip Scale.
Yeah. Which, in this seed in particular, would have paid off. It would have been a very risky gamble, but would have paid off.
Well, but, I last locationed Fire Shield earrings, so, like...
guess who else did?
Well, I didn't do skippers, technically. I could have done that.
Yes. Yeah, other than...
you were last locationing it, knowingly last locationing it, where Ray was setting up to skip it.
Yes.
Yeah, because if I thought it could have been on skippers, the fire shield earrings, and that would have been really terrible if I had started to go through Boko base. So I bought potions and stuff just in case.
Ray, we've talked about early Thunderhead before, I think, and there's so many opportunities to do it, but when Gorko wasn't hinted dead specifically, but Sealed Grounds was hinted dead, I'm a lot more inclined to do it.
Yeah.
Because, Ballad is just worthless at that point.
Mm-hmm.
So when I found Whip and Thunderhead, I was just like, okay, what are the chances Ray didn't do this? Right? And kind of seeing how you've played, I determined to myself that was pretty high. So when I found the Tringle in Skippers, I didn't get like super excited. I was just like, okay, I think that might be a point for me,
Mm-hmm.
And then I, had 3 locations left at the end of the seed.
Yeah.
It was again a pretty brutal one. You had to full clear, almost full clear it. But yeah, it's just like the routing divergences is what really did it in.
Very well played all around, though. Very good job. I think both of you had clean gameplay that, as a Levias member, I am terrified of. Smile.
And as a Leneru member, I am in awe of.
Momo, I won by 30 seconds. That was mostly luck.
Actually, it was 33 seconds. Thank you very much.
We do not have enough time to have this argument again.
Okay.
This will go for a while if we do.
You guys for outing us with the again.
Yeah. But do we have any final thoughts before we wrap up here?
I said it at the last interview, but I'll say it again. My goal was just to be within 10 minutes of Ray, because again, I feel like I'm outmatched. Ray just has cleaner movement than I do. So that, that's going to make a world of difference, especially in a group like this. So I was, 9 minutes behind. I'll take it.
Ray, any last thoughts?
I got to do a lot of cool Beetle stuff.
You did.
You did.
Commenting on you
Beetle
being
at 20 minminutes in.
I'll feel at 20 minutes in. My God.
Well, we were commenting on why can Three Eyes Chest not be pinging? I wanted to see you do the Hook Beetle bomb water dragon scale strat to hit the crystal through the wall. Was waiting for it, but we did get to see the Hook Beetle bomb strat in Skyview still. So
Yep.
Yeah. I skipped the small key still.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I think that just about does it for us.
All right. Well, GG's to our runners, Ray and Momo. Thanks to Pride and Pippi for commentating. And of course, thank you to the lovely Jade Minibu for double tracking. That's it for tonight here on ZSR. So we're going to go right over to our friends at Scrub Central, who are doing an MMR race. But we may be back with some more SSR races the next few days. Just stay tuned. And there's probably some Ocarina of Time coming up as well. So thanks everyone for watching and have a good night.
The huge thank you to Golden for being our lovely restreamer.